Can you become a U.S. citizen in 3 or 5 years? And what do you need to show? I'm Erick Widman. I'm an immigration lawyer. And the way you can become a U.S. citizen faster than the normal 5 years is by being married to a U.S. citizen. It's then 3 years from the time you first became a lawful permanent resident that you can naturalize. So let's break down what the specific 3-year requirements are, the criteria that you need to show you meet in order to be able to successfully naturalize within 3 years. So you have to be at least 18 years old. You have to have been a permanent resident, married to a U.S. citizen for at least 3 years. And you have to have been married to the same person for those 3 years. If you got divorced, new partner, spouse, then that 3-year period starts over again. You also must have been living in the specific state you're applying to naturalize for at least 3 months. That's the jurisdiction that you're going to be within. You have to show you've been there for at least 3 months. Lots of number 3s here. You can also apply 3 months before that eligibility period kicks in for your naturalization. There's a few residency requirements. So there's this continuous residency requirement where you have to have an unbroken connection to the U.S. You've continuously resided in the U.S. And that means you can't have spent definitely not more than a year outside the U.S., but even periods above and beyond 6 months can break that continuous residence requirement. There is, in addition to the continuous residence requirement, a physical presence test. This is the boots on the ground test. You must have been, if you're going to naturalize in 3 years and you're married to a U.S. citizen, you must have been within the U.S. physically present for at least half of those 3 years. So that's 1.5 years physically present, something like 500 days physically present in the U.S. You got to show that to USCIS on your N-400 naturalization form. In addition, the standard requirements must be met if it's 3 years or 5 years. You got to pass the English test, the civics test, and you have to show good moral character. If you can naturalize in 3 years rather than 5, congratulations. Talk to you later.